nightmares in my head. I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
When black people kill black people, they don't come out and do this crap. The only time they do this crap is when a white person touches them. They're the racists. They are the racists. It's wrong for a white cop to kill a black person, that's for sure. But if it matters, it should matter at all times.
So what are you fighting for?
It's a violence problem. The blacks kill blacks in black neighborhoods every single day. I've never seen a Black Lives Matter in those neighborhoods. Never. But if a white person kill a black person, Black Lives Matter. Stop the hypocrisy. Nobody takes this seriously. That's my point. Violence is wrong, period. It's not about blacks. You agree that whites kill black whites too, right? Have you seen any white person coming out and saying white lives matter? You guys actually blacks are oppressed. I am black, I'm not oppressed. I am free. Like, I do what I want. You have the skills. This is a country where you have the skills. You want to do what you want. You do it. Stop forcing on people to accept that they're oppressed. They are not. I am not oppressed. I am black. Black is black more than any race. Where's the Black Lives Matter?
So why don't you go?
You start your case at home.
Why don't you start?
I'm not carrying anything saying Black Lives Matter. I know I matter.
Why don't you?
Okay, so I just happened to see this, and it was on a channel that says against corruption. So my guess is a colorless snowflake runs this channel, and it has the American flag with the Declaration of Independence. So, you know, this person is 1776 certified. But listening to this woman is a foreign African. I don't know if she's from one of the countries on Africa or if she is from one of the islands, but this is not something new. I have seen videos from foreign black people that are African from either one of the countries on Africa or from the islands, and they talk very negatively about Black American people. The first thing that pops up in my mind with this foreign black person who is here in America, if it wasn't for the Black American people who have been fighting since they were drug here, they wouldn't even be able to immigrate here to feel like they have opportunity, to feel like they're better. Some of them come over here and they feel like they are better than the black people here, even though they owe the fact that they can step one foot on this land and benefit in certain ways when they immigrate to the very people that they're looking down on. I didn't say all, because it's definitely not all, but this is a segment of African immigrants that are here in America who feel like this. And I will try to insert, if I can find it, there was a man who came from one of the islands. He was black, and he was looking around a certain place. It was very inner city, and he was calling Black Americans derogatory names. He was saying, why can't you guys do better than this? Even though he's literally escaping an area or a place where there's not much opportunity, and a lot of them immigrate here or to the UK or wherever they're going so they can have more of an opportunity. The majority of the crime is going to go on in your neighborhoods by people who look like you. We are in a country where, yes, we are discriminated against, marginalized, oppressed, and the system is not for Black people. I have said many times that just because I know these things are true, that has never stopped anyone from doing anything. If you want to go to school, if you want to learn a trade, if you want to start a business, you can do that. Oppression and discrimination and racism has not stopped a lot of people from doing it. Are there barriers? Will it take you longer? Will you have to work harder? Has it actually stopped people? Yes, it has. It has harmed people. It has taken away their livelihood and their lives. And for her to be saying this when there is a whole investigation of a man who was lynched, and for her to be saying that is insane. But it's not wrong for people to be saying Black Lives Matter when a police officer shoots someone, because what they're looking at is, how often does this happen in different demographics? Why is it that it's so pervasive that you will pull your gun out and shoot someone in a Black neighborhood in that demographic, but in other demographics, like let's say a Dylann Roof, this man was armed with a deadly weapon. They should have feared for their lives, but they took him in alive? Why is it that someone could call someone in and say they stole, I don't know, a Pepsi and ran out of the store, and that's enough for someone to get killed? Someone went into a store, no weapon, they just went in and snatched some sunglasses and ran off, and someone discharged their weapon because those shades that you put on was worth a life. That's the issue. And also we can address the crime within the neighborhood as well. And there are plenty of people, even here in the state in which I live, that are actively addressing crime in the neighborhood, which also shines a light and goes right back to the police department. You're setting up here shooting people who are unarmed. Why are these criminals able to run amok in the neighborhood to begin with? But then it's a special type of crime, and they have to let you know it's Black on Black crime. And to be honest, it's 100% gaslighting, because if she is saying crime is crime, why is she saying Black on Black crime? It's crime. And if she's concerned about crime, why isn't she going to her local politician or questioning the police on what they're lacking? But this is the ignorance that we have to deal with within the Black community. I think it's disgusting because you have the racist, colorless people, then you have the bigoted and prejudiced immigrants that come over here trying to look down their nose as if they're better than Black Americans that we have to deal with. And then you have the people who are Black Americans who are just rocket raccoons. And it makes everything so much more difficult. And it's embarrassing. She is embarrassing that she is going so hard. She is going so hard for what? If she doesn't like Black Lives Matter, if she doesn't like that, she could have just walked the other way. She didn't have to go up there and confront someone. And this is really bad optics when you have someone like her setting up here trying to pander to a certain demographic when someone in that same demographic is protesting and understands the plight of the Black American. But I'll go ahead and leave it right here. Let me know what you think about this. Do you agree with her? Do you hold Black Lives Matter to task? Do you feel like they don't do enough with crime within the Black neighborhood? Or do you think that she's pandering to a certain demographic and she may even feel like she's better than? Because she did say in this that, you know, if you have the skill, you can do anything. So even in that, she's saying Black people do not have the skills, and it goes back to this Black Americans are lazy BS. But I'll go ahead, leave it right there, drop that comment, and I'll see you in the next one.